everyone. So right now we are going to be staining the deck with this stuff. It is the Paraffin penetrating oil finish. Is that right stuff?
Yeah, that's right.
It's good for cedar, but we are going to be staining this beautiful deck, and like just stay tuned for it.
It looks nice.
So the deck is actually done now. Obviously we're not in the barn anymore, but the deck is done. We got all 19 foot of it stained. It looks gorgeous. We could not be happier with how it turned out. It was funny because we were actually kind of sad after we got it all stained and everything that we were gonna need to put solar panels on top of it, because we knew that the solar panels are gonna be really, really big, and it's gonna take up a large part of the deck. But I mean, that's going to power a lot of the bus, so it's gonna be worth it for sure. We were honestly surprised how quickly we knocked out the stain on the deck, but because we did that, we were able to spend the next day starting to put on our solar panels. So that's what we're going to transition to now.
Hey everyone. So right now we are about to play with the solar panels basically. So we're gonna put the solar panels up top and hopefully get all the electrical stuff situated with the solar panels. So wish us luck.
Well, that's anticlimactic.
Well, here's the lovely wires.
There's all of our components.
So right now we are working on trying to install our solar panels on the roof deck. So it was a lot of fun carrying them onto the roof deck. Thankfully we had our dear Billy, which is our scaffolding. But stay tuned as we watch both Kyle and his dad install the solar panel.
So we've been super excited about this. It's something we've been also looking forward to because we want to be as dependent on solar energy as possible. We really want to focus on renewable energy. That's why we're trying not to have propane and stuff in the bus. Obviously the bus still runs on gasoline, but we would like to have that be kind of the only thing it runs on, and then we can worry about offsetting that carbon footprint later down the line. So the solar panels that we bought are from a company called Renogy. We'll probably put like the link down in the description or something like that. But we've seen a lot of people, whether buses or RVs or vans, use this company. They're super friendly towards their customers. They have great customer service. We are not sponsored by them. We paid full price for all the stuff that we bought. But we got 1,200 watts of solar panels, and we actually bought a kit, so we didn't have to worry about making sure that we had all the pieces that we needed. So it came in this nice big box. So we've got 2 of our solar panels on there. There's already 2 up on the roof. They're 300 watt solar panels, and we've got 4 of them. And then we've got all of our components right here, keeping track of those. So we've only got a couple more pieces that we're gonna have to buy. Like, we didn't buy the batteries right now because we don't need them right now necessarily. We just wanted to make sure we had the solar panel set up on the roof deck and then drilled the hole down through so we could have some wires running through and get that all kind of weather sealed before doing our spray foam. But yeah, now I guess I will hop up on the roof and show you what the 2 that we already have up there look like. Okay, see you up there. And here we are up on the roof. Okay, so the 2 solar panels that we have up already are right there. Here, hold on, let me adjust this light so you guys can actually see. So yeah, we've got 2 of our solar panels up there. We're doing it this way, and we're gonna have the 2 other ones back here. So kind of in a 2x2 grid. So that way we have the most deck as possible. Obviously, these solar panels are gonna take up a lot of our deck, but we still should have about 8 feet left in the back, between 7 and 8 feet. But again, having the bus run off of renewable energy as much as possible was something that we were very intent on from the beginning of this build. So yeah, this is something we've been looking forward to. And yeah, shout out to Renogy for making a project that is gonna hopefully power this. So yeah, okay.
So here we have to take off one board so we can drill holes into the bus, which is what he's doing right now.
So sorry for another abrupt video stop, literally all in this one episode. We were literally just doing as much work as possible, and sometimes we honestly forgot to set up the camera when all three of us were working. So literally what happened right after that is we used all three sets of hands that we had there that day to run 40 foot of cable down to the hole that Dad had just drilled and then back to the bus. So that way we would be able to, after we get all of our cables in, then we'd be able to go through, seal it off, and then spray from the inside. So that's really what we were trying to prep for the next step. So far the system has been relatively easy to put on, but obviously we haven't really gotten to the harder part of setting up the components or anything like that. So far it's literally just been, attaching brackets to these solar panels, attaching those to the roof, and then using these, super easy just hookups, positive to positive, negative to negative, and just running those cables down through. But over the next week, we hope to get the next two panels actually installed, and I think you saw that when Anna turned the camera to look back behind me. So they're up on the roof already. We just need to actually put them where they're going to be and then screw them down and get those cables run down through. But we hope to do that over the next week. We also hope to get the ladder installed so we don't have to keep climbing it from the side off of the scaffolding or off of like an A-frame ladder. So once we get that bus ladder installed again, then it'll just be kind of like scurry up and down, super easy. And then we need to finish our blocking on the hat channel on the inside so that way it's fully prepped for spray foam insulation. And I'm pretty sure, unless something drastic changes between now and then, we're planning on having someone else do it. Who's a professional, they already have everything they need. They'll just come in, spray it really quickly, and it'll just be a lot more efficient than if we were to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much the end to this week. Stay tuned for next week. We'll probably be finishing up the solar panel installation up on the roof. Like I said, ladder. It should be a very interesting kind of fun-filled weekend again. So yeah, so if you haven't already, go follow us on Instagram at Winston on the Road. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, on this video if you've got any questions, if you've got any comments. Yeah, we just want to connect with you guys and, get to know all of you. Shout out to my parents for coming up and helping out with the stain and the solar panels. I feel like every week we're shouting out our parents. But they've been, super supportive in this whole process, and they've helped us out a ton. So we couldn't do it without them. So yeah. As always, remember every day is Taco Tuesday. Anna would say, go eat a taco. And yeah, you're the taco. Bye.